Was there anything else?
Perfect.
I feel like I'm forgetting something or I'm giving too much details. What's up guys, Hong Nguyen OG Fitness. Welcome back to the channel. If you guys are new, this channel is all about fitness for judo and martial arts for older guys. Myself, I'm 47 years old, black belt in judo, blue belt in BJJ. And in this video, we're gonna talk about gripping strategies for no-gi. Interesting take about Kumikata after throwing. Being newer to judo, I felt lost when it comes to gripping. Not knowing when I have a dominant grip, except maybe Georgian, and not knowing what grip I need. Gripping is, to me, probably the most important and underutilized aspect of jacket sports. I'd be interested in a Kumikata video. So here's my video response and a quick crash course on the principles and strategies that you need to know to really get started on your journey in understanding how to grip without the gi. Okay, I'm gonna show you guys some gripping principles. Somebody asked me in the comments how to grip because he's a beginner and he has no clue what he's doing. And so I'm gonna explain to you guys with my partner here. So what we have here is 50-50. We're both right-handed, so it looks like this. He has his right leg forward, I have my right leg forward. Okay, I'm gripping here underneath his elbow and I'm grabbing as much as I can with these fingers right here, all right? And then I'm turning it like this. My thumb pressing down here and here, the collar. So this is 50-50. So if you have this grip with your opponent, then what's gonna happen is that it's gonna be the best judoka wins. The person with the best judo wins, and that's it. That's all there is to it. Now, what you wanna do actually is that when you start a fight, so we're both here like this, we're gonna go for the sleeve. So I actually want to grab this sleeve and have it down here. So I don't want him to hold me here and then I hold here. So I want to grab this sleeve first, right? Control the sleeve, put it down, and then grab this. So here it's basically 2-on-1. Even though he has a grip, here, let's change sides so that you can see. Even if he has my elbow here on this side, but I have this one right here, okay? Then I'm still in control. Even if he comes over the top like this, I'm still in control. The person in the bottom has the control. So from here, I'm actually in an advantageous position. So I could throw him, right? I could do this thing here, I can move him, and I could come in like this, and so on. So when we're here, the basic strategy is I have to grab it with my right hand. Right hand, pull it, and then I feed it to my left hand, and then I bring it down. I have to bring it across this body, and then I could take a step here. So the way that looks like is once I have this hand here, take a step, then he's gonna square off, because right now I have an angle on him. He's gonna square off, so come here, I have this, and then from there, I can do a throw, whatever it is that's I want to do. Now, so basically what you want to do, if you're right on right, you want to grab this here down, and then you want to come here. You could either come here on the collar, here, or you can grab them here. You see, as much material as you can, and then break his posture. You could do that. Or you could have this thumb inside here, and take a look at this hand. You could have it like this as well. So that's basically the game. Now, if we're both here, and so we're fighting, he's actually trying to get my right sleeve, I'm trying to get his right sleeve. So this hand has to be protected. I can't just leave my hand here and let him grab it. So let's say you grab it and then he brings it down, because now I'm in trouble. I would have to break this grip. So to break this grip, what you do is you bring it up straight like this, right? Like this, right? Here, you flare up your elbow. Flare up your elbow, take a step back, and then rip. Okay? Once you rip, then after that, well, you gotta come back and you go here, grab this, here, here. Now, if he's here, you're gonna wanna break this grip as well. So, depending on where he has it, if he has it here, what I'll do is this hand will go underneath, And I'm going to, just to show you guys, grab this one here, snap it. I want to break that. I want to break this grip because I never want this hand to control me. I have this. Once I have this, I go back to here. That's one way. So just to reiterate quickly, the first one is basically, I can't go directly. I have to grab it here, feed him, more or less, okay? There's a lot of nuances, but basically you want to control this hand first and then here. The reason why I don't want to just come grab here is if I come grab here, you could do a ippon seo nage. Yeah, just, there you go, right? I could get caught like that, or he could sweep my leg. So if I'm not careful and I lunge here, I'm gone, right? So that's why you tend not to go here. These are the rules. Once you know the rules and you get more experience, you can break them. But basic principles is that don't let him control your right hand. So you could either keep this back like this. So you see, it's here, and we're playing like this, or I'm giving him my elbow because I could just rip it off. But basically, we're playing this game here. Now, what I want is this right here. Once I get this, now I can start moving him around and I can do my judo, right? So, was there anything else?
Perfect.
I feel like I'm forgetting something or I'm giving too much details. Okay, another thing is if you guys are playing like this, let's say the guy comes down the top here and he comes down really fast, really strong, and he kind of bends you like this. Now the way you got to get this off, this is code red, so to speak. If you see this, you gotta go into panic mode. What I do is I grab the elbow here, not the elbow like this, but I grab the gi, right, where the elbow is at. Then I'll pinch my head and my shoulder, his arm, and then I'm gonna go like that. Okay, that looked kind of crazy, but basically I'm lifting my elbow and my shoulder and I'm going like that. And he's gonna have to let go or else his arm is probably gonna break or snap. So when the guy has a high grip like this, cinch down like this, right? And then punch up, boom. Once I get that free, okay, I'm gonna have to grip. So either I could keep this down like this, but where it's at, it's not very good because he could just come up and grab me. So what I would do is, remember, control the wrist. You gotta get this back down. Get this down here, and then keep it down. And then once you have here, just another tip is that you gotta start moving him, because if you just stay here, he's gonna free himself, right? So you gotta move around a little bit. 1, 2, 3. That's it. Peace. Now, question. What is your favorite no-gi grip to work from? And also let me know down in the comments if you guys want me to go into more detail about any of these grips. Comment down below. I'll see you guys next time. Peace.